Hello, Orange. What's up, buddy? I'm a good boy. Hey, Bruce. How you doing? How you been? How are the kitties? How's Suki? How are the other ones? Feel like I haven't been on here for a while, but I definitely needed the rest, though. I will say. I'm definitely glad to just get to this basically every other day live. Hello there, John. Hope things are going well for you. And Bruce, I saw that you're able to go live yourself if you ever want to, Bruce. As I said, if you have any questions or anything, just type them in my email. Hello there, S. How you doing? Hope everybody is doing well on this Tuesday. Hello there, Tranquil. I may not talk quite as much as I normally do in this particular live. Hello there, Sydney Cat. Hope things are going well for you. Bit of a rough day with school. Just being with kids just aggravates the voice. Hello there, Yuma You. Yuma You. I'm just going to call you Yuma Y. I hope you're doing well. Bruce, YouTube still got you waiting. It could take a little bit of time. S, you made the worried she thinks something happened to me. Oh, sorry to hear that. So I feel like I have like a slight sore throat coming on, so I may not talk as much today. But I'm glad you all are here. I hope you all had a good weekend. I hope you're all having good day so far. Yuma, this particular kitty is Tang. Tang is one of 9 cats that we have, and if you hang out with us, one of 9. Hang out with us for an hour here. We'll show all the kitties to you there, Yuma. You new to the channel, Yuma? Let me know. Hello there, Jesse. I did want to mention those who have been invested into the channel and who are, been helping with the donations, supers, channel memberships, all that stuff. Probably sometime this week, I will have a list on a community post of a few places that we will donate September's earnings to. So just keep an eye out on that. Jesse, did you say you'll be on for 5 hours? No, just 1 hour. Just 1 hour. Well, welcome, Yuma. Those feel free to say hello to Yuma. I always like to give people who are new and are chatting in this community a warm hello. So if y'all could say hello to Yuma, that'd be greatly appreciated. Yuma, how many kitties do you got yourself? Sydney Cat, I appreciate that $3 super with the little kitty cat doing his little dancing. I appreciate that. That'll go in for October's donation of, I think we're over $100 altogether for October so far. So I appreciate that, Sydney. Hello there, Zombie X. How you doing? This here is Mr. Tang. Hello there, Joshua. How are you this evening, Joshua? We're going to hang with Tang for a little bit, and then we're going to go check on Yoda, who's also in this room. He's up there being a lazy little bum at the moment. If you have any kitty questions, also feel free to put them in the chat. This channel also tries to help those who need maybe some questions or need some advice with their kitties. Feel free to. Hello there, Raymond, and hello there, Joe. It's nice to see both of you. Yuma, you have one Siamese, 6 years old. Awesome. What is the kitty's name? hope everybody's having a good day so far. Even though it is rainy out here in North Carolina. I think Bruce maybe said it's been raining all day with where he's at too. It's definitely been rainy. Very rainy. Archibald, this is your cat Raymond. Where did you find him? I found him wandering the streets, Arch. Wandering the streets. Yuma, his name is Akino. It's like a sunny field in Japanese. Awesome. Jesse, who would I consider to be a guard cat? Gosh, there really are no guard cats here. Jesse, maybe Kit might be the closest thing to a guard cat that we have. William, hello. I'm good on that, William. You can spell it, though, if you want to. I appreciate, though, your humor. John, that was you. Also raining all day. Bruce, the thing with Pandora, though, Pandora would let the strangers in, and she would just meow to them and tell them where everything is. So Pandora would kind of be the opposite of a guard kitty. John, for you, it's her man. What is the national anthem genre? Country? I don't know what that means, William. So if you want to re-chat that, I'm just not sure what you're saying there. Bruce, Zelda's doing okay. I'll talk a little bit more about Zelda when we get to her, but she had a pretty good day. She did go to the bathroom, number 2, which is always a good thing to see her do. And we got to give her fluids tonight because we're giving her now sub-Q fluids every 3 days. So I appreciate you asking, Bruce. Joe, dogs have your glasses while watching Listen, I understand. Also, Joe, sometime, like I said, later this week, excuse me, or the weekend, I will sing that song that you requested through your donation about Rosemary, involving Rosemary. So expect that a little later in the week or possibly this upcoming weekend. Just prepare your ears, though. It's not going to be pleasant, but I will do my best with it. William, what's the national anthem of Gene? It's country, it's national anthem. Genre. Oh, okay. John, the video quality is good so far. Good to hear. Tranquil. Well, only if you want to lose your hearing or really have bad singing, you have something. Fat Mexican, that's not really appropriate. I'm going to time you out here for a little bit. So if you happen to still be on here the next time after this, then I will get you out. William, the same with you. I got a feeling you're just a youngin', and I'm going to put you in timeout too. Just a heads up. Stay if you want to. Listen, but we're not doing stuff like that. Joe, I had no idea what that song was, to be honest with you. But I'll take a listen to it. Tranquil, you're welcome. Maybe it's because my throat is bothering me. See, the thing with me, when I get a little bit of a sore throat, I get a little bit more cranky and a little less patient with certain things. So, you are welcome. And it's like, I'm not that hard up for have people watching this, you know. I never will be. and I got to keep standards up to my level. Eliana, I do remember you. I hope you're doing well on this Tuesday. John, it's to be expected as far as having a bit of a sore throat and being a little cranky. That's really it, though, John. I mean, I can handle anything else, basically. Coughing, sneezing, body aches, all that stuff. But sore throat is my Achilles heel. Jesse, so that was your cat doing house chores? No, I wish. I wish. That's just something I found on an app called CapCut. CapCut has a lot of cool things on it. Other content creators, if you ever want to like try some different things, go to CapCut and give it a try. Hello there, William. Another William. I hope you're doing well. We're gonna hang with Tang for a little bit longer because he's the active one right now. We go up to Yoda. Yoda's just gonna be sleeping. I also do have a bit of a Rosemary update when we get to Rosemary. So I have a Zelda update later, and I have a Rosemary update also when we get to her. Tranquil, it might be the same guy. We'll see. Critical Hit Studios, hello. How are you? Do you have kitty cats? If so, please mention them. Type their names in the chat, and welcome to the live stream. Hello there, Icon. Glad to see ya. Glad to see everybody. I hope you all had a good weekend. I hope you had a good Monday. And I hope you're having a good Tuesday so far. Again, if anybody has any cat-related questions or perhaps need any cat advice, put it in the chat. We are here to help. Myself or somebody in the community. Lots of experience here with that kind of stuff. Also, if you want to help cats in need, not these cats, but cats in need a little bit more, then please ask me how you can do that. Tranquil, you took over my time slot. I don't have a time slot, but thanks for letting me know. 7 o'clock is always a good time, so feel free, of course. I'll have to, maybe on occasion, I'll check you out also, Tranquil, on those days that I can remember if I'm not completely exhausted. But I will. I'll say hello. Tranquil, we might be going on the lives the days that I'm not. Works for me. And of course, Tranquil, never worry about going on any kind of times that I'm in. I mean, I know that probably won't happen because you hang out here, but it's all good. You're never going to hear from me that you can't go live on certain days or certain hours. You're not going to hear that from my voice coming from me. Bruce, you did a short on your courthouse. Oh, okay. I'll have to look at that a little later, Bruce. John, how do I avoid hearing the coughing noises and getting out of bed and stepping in the barefoot like this morning? John, you can put in earplugs. That'll help you avoid the coughing noise. And then getting out of bed, though, you gotta be very ninja-like, John. Avoid the wet spots. Oh, there's a cat in here somewhere where I tell you. There he is. Here's the little Misty Tang. You know, I forgot how quickly these lives go. I mean, it's already been 15 minutes. Man, that went by fast. Yoda, get your... Yoda, so lazy. John, yep, you're welcome. Barry, 15 minutes of fame. I have no idea what that means, but hello and welcome to the channel. Let me know if you have any kitties and if you love cats. Bruce, yeah, recently Yoda's been quite the bum for some reason. I tell you, he's just getting lazy. Hello, Mr. Tang. He's a good boy. Let's see. So far, 52 people have voted on if they love cats, and we have 94% saying yes. So that's good. Jesse, a lot of people gets 15 minutes of fame. I would rather not really have any minutes of fame. I'd rather just help cats in need. That's my goal on this platform. I don't care about fame myself, but if that quote unquote fame helps cats in need, then that is the most important thing to me. That by saying all of that, all of the revenue that is earned by this channel goes to cats in need. I do not make a single penny off of this channel. Never will. Hello there, Party Al VR. I hope you're doing well. Let's hang out with Yoda for a little bit. Hello, Mr. Yoda. Bruce, that's a lifetime fame. Absolutely, Bruce. That is all about just changing the hearts and changing the minds of fellow human beings. And that's worth more than any money, any dollar amount. Joe, funny your blind boy has vets today. His eyes looked a little bit bigger. Oh, so Joe, that could be does your blind, was it a dog or a cat? That could be a blood pressure issue. So I would definitely keep an eye on that, Joe. Something like that could definitely be a blood pressure issue because we had a kitty named Kitty, ironically, whose one of her like pupils, one of her eyes were bigger than the other one, and she had high blood pressure and she had to go on medication. Eliana, can we see Rosemary after Yoda? No, I'm gonna save Rosemary for last. I gotta save the best for last. No, I just saved Rosemary for last though, Eliana. Unless Rosemary happens to be upstairs when I leave the room, then maybe. John never want to be famous. Just a hillbilly with four cat billies. Awesome, John. Awesome. John Smith, hello. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Do you have any kitty cats, John Smith? Please let us know in the chat. Uh, Joe, they keep just keeping an eye on it. They call him funny in Bulgaria, so I'm not confused by Chang's name. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. John, you don't have any kitties? Okay, well, no worries on that. You can adopt virtually these cats if you want to. There are 9 cats here altogether. Right now, we're just hanging out with Yoda. Oh, Bruce, I had a question for you. Did you get the okay to maybe do a live stream eventually at your cat cafe that you go to? Hello, Lavender. I hope you're doing well on this. I was gonna say Monday for a second. Gosh, we needs to be Friday, right? All, but I hope you're doing well. Jesse, we're kind of going to stay away from the politics. I did, as I'm sure everybody else did, and I think that that's unfortunate, but it seems like kind of how things are right now. Uh, Tranquil, don't understand wanting to be famous. You just want to be bothered. Asher, happy birthday. I hope you have a good birthday. I hope you're having a good birthday. As you see, Yoda's licking his little fat little belly. He's got that little poochie poochie. He's got that poochie going on there. Trank was already close to being famous with such great live streams. Bruce, you have a meeting with the uppers tomorrow. Okay. Well, I hope it goes well, Bruce, and I hope they give you the okay because I definitely think that would be some really cool live streams, Bruce. And a cat cafe. I think definitely people would be interested in watching that, watching the little kitties for sure. Little jelly. He's jelly little belly. Like, don't touch my little belly. It's a sensitive little belly. I'm gonna bite you. I'm gonna bite you. Hello there, KT. How you doing on this Tuesday? We got a rainy Tuesday out here in NC. Oh, the belly of the beast. I'm gonna get something for Yoda, so give me a second here. Excuse me. I'm gonna get a toy for Yoda to see if he does a little something with it. So I'm gonna leave this room for a second and I'm gonna come right back. If I can find it. Sorry about it getting dark and light, folks. Okay. How about this? You want that? You want this? Or is it already over, Yoda? He was going crazy with this like little fluffy little like crinkly. Those are in the ASMR. Little cat toy that's got like catnip in it. You're like, nope. Oh, Tang, how about you though, buddy? John, we live in a cat mansion. Well, you know. I will say this house is actually smaller than our previous one. Lavender, you got a new kitten on Sunday. Your mom's coworker was on their way to work, motorbike, and he saw this kitten on the other side of the freeway, and we picked him up at the restaurant. Now you have him, okay? Well, Lavender, if you have a new kitten in the house, make sure that they get to a vet sooner than later so the vet can check them out medically and make sure that everything is good for said kitty. Toast, awesome. That's a cute name there. You want it? You know, these are my cats. Can you all understand with these cats here that, you know, they get all excited the first time they play with something, but then it's like they just don't care afterwards. Asher, Yoda is your favorite kitty? Just don't forget to vote for Yoda in 2024. He said he needs your votes every day. Boy, that's a big yawn, Yoda. Boop. There, take it away. Tranquil, doing a live stream can be more stressful than it seems. Lots of activity on chat can be overwhelming. For sure, Tranquil. It can definitely be more challenging. But I feel like the more a person does them, it can become more natural for them. Especially if they're just, themselves. John, you got to get your kitties new toys, new boxes, new paper bags, new everything. Yeah. I got a fair share of cardboard boxes. Maybe one day I'll make a maze out of it. Guess Yoda's just turning into a kitty. Lavender, your other cat Butters was tackling him, and you're not sure if he was trying to play or be aggressive. You want to get them used to each other, but you don't know how. So Lavender, a great thing that you can do if you're trying to introduce two cats is get something that the established cat, the other cat Butters, maybe like something they like to lay on, like a towel or like a t-shirt or something. Have them get their scent on it, and then let the little one, the new kitten, the new cat, smell and sniff it so they can get their scent on it, and then give it to the other cat also. Scent is something that's very important to cats because cats are very territorial. And if you do that, then that can kind of help them get more familiar with each other. And if anybody else has any other ideas, of course, please put it in the chat. Also, feeding the cats together, playing the cats, playing, having them play together is also very helpful too. Bruce, make sure that you don't film customers. Yeah, Bruce, that could definitely be tricky. Even though well, never mind, it's a private business. So yeah, that's a problem potentially. Asher, you have 16 cats. What are all their names? Put them in chats. All their names. Lavender, you are welcome, of course. And of course, Lavender, feel free if you have any other questions as time goes on in this live stream or as time goes on, in the future. Just feel free. Tranquil, you know that you never would want to be seen on camera. I don't mind being on camera. I've been on camera like most of my life through various jobs, so it's like it doesn't bother me one bit. There. Now Yoda is like a judge now. He's like one of those old European judges like in the 18th century or like American judges where they got those wigs on. He's part of the wig party now. He looks very presidential, doesn't he? With his little wig. He is deep in thought at the moment. Yoda, you look like you're a little upset. Bruce the Cat Cafe's got 48 kitties now. Sure, things fluctuate. John, the way you introduced It's a Man was first introduced to Ravenpo. Ravenpo was in a box, and It's a Man was so immediately interested in him. Oh, okay. He was the mentor. Yoda. All right, we're going to hang with Yoda, and I don't know where Tang... Oh, Tang's over there still. We're going to hang with them for a few more moments, and then we're going to go check out some of the ladies. Some of the females... And of course, Casanova / Maximus. Wiggle that butt, Yoda. Wiggle that butt. I know you gotta lick. You gotta lick that tail area. Hi, honey. Lavender, how do you tell if your kitten is male or female? You think it may be a male because you checked it out and you think, okay. Well, a vet would definitely be able to tell you that, Lavender. Depending on the age of the kitten, Lavender, you'll start to see a little bit of a, well, how else can I put this, but testicles on the little one. Not really, but you know, you'll see a little bit of formation. You can tell. But the vet will obviously let you know that for sure. Bruce, you got to go to the store. All right, no worries. Have a good rest of your night, Bruce. Thank you for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. We'll see you on Thursday. Hello there, Pupper Cat. How you doing on this Tuesday? All right, let me go check on the other kitties. Y'all want to say goodbye to Tang? Say goodbye to the goofball, Yoda. And we'll be heading into another room. Why, hello, Tine. I'm doing good, Pupper Cat. A little bit of a throat issue, but beyond that, though, I'm doing just fine. Hey, boobers. Boobers. What's up, baby? Come on. Hi, honey. Pupper Cat, when you were a kid, your neighbor's dog had puppies. You thought they were all male. It was their umbilical stumps. Those would be manly boys. Those would be big boys, right? Tine. Alright, so you got Macy, Peanut, Mr. Whiskers, Lucy, 5, Whiskin, Baxter, Taylor, Briggs, Jolly, Zoe, Muller, Rhett, Kyler, Skyler, Sewer, Monty. Good times. That's a mouthful. Speaking of a mouthful, the baby's usually a mouthful with all of her crying. With your calico-like nature. You want that? You're like, nope, I don't want this. Pupper Cat, what are all of the cats' names? So Pupper Cat, we have the baby here. We have Tang, Yoda, Kit, Pandora, Zelda, Rosemary. Who am I missing? I'm missing 2. Tiny. And I'm missing 1 more. I don't know who the end. Max, okay. So that's all the names there. John, you just stepped outside. It's raining. Must be a tropical, because the clouds are moving. Huh. Hello there, Hannah. How you doing on this Tuesday evening? Welcome. Hope you've been having a good day. I'm trying to remember, Hannah, I think you are in school. Is that correct? Baby's definitely a little confused on things here. She always thinks she's a bit of an ostrich. You know that whole saying of ostriches, they put their head in sand, right? Baby must be a little bit of an ostrich or something. She's a little nutcase. Hannah, no, you're okay. Okay. I couldn't remember, Hannah. I'm sorry. I know it's been like a week or so, I think, since I saw you last, so I hope you're doing well, though. And I hope job is going well, too. Lavender, do the cats ever parkour around the house? All the time. They're always bouncing off the walls and the ceilings. How about Butters? Unfortunately, though, I never have a camera out, my phone out, when they're bouncing off the walls and the ceilings to film it. Sadly. Puppercat, you got Ghost, Shadow, Rocket, Biscuit, Pooh. Pooh, okay. Fish. And you have Fish, Popeye, Chicken Nugget, Pearl, Cosmos, and Chewy. Butters does parkour. Tiny. Tiny. You're like, yeah, human? What am I supposed to do with that? I'm going to stare out the window instead. John, for sure, for sure. Lots of kitties and lots of folks. I'm good with 9, though. Although I do pretty frequently, like at work, with the kids or with the staff, they're always asking me, well, when are y'all going to get your 10th cat? I'm like, well, I don't know, but probably not anytime soon. Puppercat, you and your sister didn't name Biscuit and Pooh, your stepmom, but we did name the others. Okay. John, you're not going to get number 5? Or number 6? All right, let's go over and check out pancakes. See how little old pancakes is doing here. Hi, kit. Hannah, work has been crazy busy all week. Hannah, if you don't mind me asking, of course you don't have to reveal if you don't want to, but what do you do for work? Of course, most of you know, everybody may not know, but I myself work in a public school, so elementary school. So it's very interesting, I'll say, and very exhausting also, I will say, working with the kiddies. Lavender, you bet kids at your school ask for pictures. Not as much as you would think, actually, Lavender. I think most of the time they forget I even have cats, to be honest with you. Although some of the older grades, like the 4th graders, are asking me what my YouTube channel is. I'm like, well, I can't tell you. It's just not appropriate for me to say. So, sorry. Hannah, you're a dietary aid at an assisting living facility. Okay. How long have you been doing that? That's definitely an important job for sure. Is that something you want to do for a while also, Hannah? Or, maybe kind of expand in the medical field? John, there's 3 other kitties living outside down the road who you feed. And the cat billies won't allow anybody else in the shack. Too high of a cat density. Yeah, for sure, John, yes. And you are outnumbered 4-1. I guess with those cats, you're kind of outnumbered 7-1. Hey, baby girl. Tranquil, you learn the hard way to never discuss your life with a coworker. I understand. Well, coworker is one thing though, Tranquil, for me. Like a staff member, if they ever asked me, I would probably give it, but I don't feel like it's appropriate if kids are asking me the channel. I just don't think that that's an appropriate thing to do. Hannah, you're going to expand? Okay, well, best of luck, Hannah. I worked in the medical field at one point in time in physical therapy for about 15 years or so. And took a bit of a side detour into education here, but I'm actually going to get myself back into the medical field. I'm going to go back to school and looking at like imaging stuff, so like X-ray or sonography or radiation therapy, something like that. Tons of opportunity, obviously, in the medical world. All right, the only kitty that we haven't seen in here so far is Max and Zelda. I'm going to get on them in a moment. Hi, kit. You get that chunky little belly of yours? He says, I do have a little chunky belly. Tranquil, the less a coworker knows about somebody's home life, the better. I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that sentiment, Tranquil, at all. John, your local office manager subscribed to your channel. It's funny. Lavender, what would you do if one of your kids found? There's nothing I could do. I mean, it is what it is as far as that goes. So, if they find it on their own, then they find it on their own. I hope they would be a responsible person if they've been on here. Tranquil, not one person you personally known has ever seen the channel. Oh, okay. I got a few. John, she also watches your videos with her grandkids. Awesome. All right, let me see if I can find Max. He's probably in the closet. So it's gonna get bright. Here's Mr. Maximus. Hi, Maximus. Tranquil, even if they asked, you would never tell them? I would. If they asked if they're an adult, I would tell them. I'm a pretty open book. I always tell people, you know, you can ask me anything you want. I don't mind getting asked any question whatsoever, but you just may not like the answer, that's all. Hello there, Los Majoros Patios. Ian, I butchered your name. I'm sorry. But hello, welcome. Hannah, oh, yep. Yeah, a lot of places across the world, really, everywhere is short-staffed, it seems like. John, you're not afraid of anyone knowing that you got a kitty channel? Well, that's definitely how connections can be made. You just, you know, this person knows this person kind of thing. Max. Max, you're so lazy too. Can I play with your little finger? Oh. Hi, green eyes. What do y'all think is the most common cat eye color? Out there, the most common cat eye color. Tranquil, you've had people weaponize your cats against you. Well, that's no good. It's no good at all. John, that's how you met Elizabeth on your neighborhood app, and you mentioned the cat billies and all your friends. Awesome. Hello there, Pamela. How you doing? How you doing? How's life going for you? Tranquil, you had more than one person do that to you? Again, sorry to hear that. Lavender, have you ever had raccoons or possums at your window? I have not, so Lavender, count me as a no on that one. But others might have. Katie, you've seen so many green eyes, but not the bright emerald eyes so much. Rosemary, we'll see kind of those bright emerald eyes in a little bit. My wife is saying a possum knocked on the door one time. I don't remember that. Pamela, green, gold, and the rare ones are blue. A very dark, pretty blue, or sometimes a light blue. Like a Siamese. Jesse, there's a lady that's on YouTube with three. Is it Sphinx? Is that Sphinx cats, Jesse, or is that something else? I haven't heard of that kind of cat. PHEX. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not gonna show Zelda tonight because she's under the bed and I don't want to bother her. So she's just resting. So we're not gonna show Zelda. Hello there, Rima. You're just in time for Maximus. He's as active as always here, as you can see, Rima. He's doing a lot of activity right now. He's really being quite active here on this live stream tonight. He's got to itch his fleas. Lavender Davy Possum actually got into your house a few years ago. The cats went nuts and had to figure out how to get it back outside before it heading under the bed. Nice. Did you safely get it outside, John? Pamela, your one cat Sammy's eye changed colors with her moods. Interesting. From gold to green. Did she swallow a mood ring at one point in time, Pamela, when she was younger? Or she? Rima, Zelda went to the bathroom earlier. She did a little poopy poop, so that's good. And overall, she's doing okay. We got to do some sub-Q fluids on her when this live is over. We're doing that every 3 days, so overall, she's doing fairly well. I appreciate the ask. Maximus, he's the Mr. Maximus. Got a big belly that I like to jiggle with, huh, Maxie? Bless you. You got some snot on your nose, still, buddy. Here, wipe your nose. Lavender. Fun fact: the rarest cat breed is the Sokoki cat breed. Huh. Yes. The thing with Zelda though, because she does have her diabetes, and because she technically has one kidney that is shot, So the other kidney is kind of working, a little bit harder. It's definitely going to be some touch and go with her, though. Yes, Max does love his belly rubs. He's like, give me some more belly rubs. Are those your claws? Your claws and your paws? John is hiding behind the litter boxes. Use a plastic kitchen trash bag over the top, slid it through the door, and then out the door. And he said, adios. Alright, let's head downstairs. Let's go check on Rosemary after we get an up close and personal shot of Max's face and those gorgeous little eyeballs that he has. Welcome back, Bruce. You're just in time for Rosemary. All right, Maxie, we'll see you in a bit. Go on, kid. Rosemary will probably be in her corner, it looks like. Because Rosemary is... Oh, never mind. She's right there. Hi. Hey, Rosie. Lavender, have your cats ever ate something they shouldn't have? Plastic, probably. I think Yoda has eaten tape before. But thankfully, I think he's done that a couple of times, and I've caught him once where he was about ready to swallow it. And I had to open up his mouth and stick my fingers somewhat down his throat, but not fully. But somewhat down his throat and pull it out of him. The goofball. Rosemary, Bruce, basically Rosemary's getting her subacute fluids tonight. She went to the bathroom tonight, or today. Zelda's just going to be one of those things where she's just kind of up and down, up and down. It's just kind of going to depend on the day. But that's pretty much the Zelda. And I might have said Rosemary accidentally, but that's basically the Zelda update. String, oh yeah, String's a big one. And looks like John, it passed through. So yeah, String can definitely get caught in those intestines. That's why you just, always be careful of string, always be careful of plastic, always be careful of those kind of things because, cats can sometimes be a little curious and, swallowing it. And you better, hopefully it'll go through into the litter box and not into a $2,000 or so surgery, which is not good. Is Rosemary learning to cook? Maybe she's starting her cooking channel. You have to keep an eye on that. Lavender, your kitty cat Gizmo got into chicken bones out of the trash and took it away. Okay, that definitely can be dangerous. I mean, a cat can just choke on that. Pamela, you found string out of one of your cat's behinds and you had to pull it out with the toilet paper. Yeah. I think most of us have been there. It's a little gross, but or sometimes hair. You might see a little bit of hair dangling from behind them. And you got to give it a little yank for sure. Bruce, marbles, yep. Legos. So I said I was going to give Rosemary an update here. So Rosemary's got a vet appointment. You got to go. Bye, Pupper Cat. Have a wonderful evening. It's nice seeing you. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one on Thursday. To give it a little Rosemary update here, the last maybe 3 or 4 days or so, she has not been eating her normal food. So we've been giving her a different food, and she's been kind of, eating that fairly well. But now she's starting not to eat that as much, so we're switching her back to her other food a little bit. So we got to take her into the vet tomorrow. It's time to check her T4, which is her thyroid levels, kind of see where they're at, and probably give her some blood work. And they might give her some fluids. We might have to start her back up with sub-Q fluids too, which is not easy for Rosemary because she freaks out with a needle in her skin. Chicken bones can for sure be dangerous. Lavender, took it away from him. Really aggressive about it. He wanted that chicken. And he wanted that chicken now. Kind of sounds like Rosemary. She's a bit of a chicken-obsessed cat. And she definitely wants things her way. There's a nice little shot of Rosemary for everybody. She's kind of got those deeper, somewhat emerald-looking eyes. Of course, she's got a bit of a bulgy-eyed look, though, too, herself also. Lavender, you're going to go. Adios. Thank you, Lavender, for popping in. Hope you had a good time, and we'll see you next time. This is your book. I know, look at what's in there. It's the drawers of good stuff, huh? It's got some cat pumps in there and some cough drops. Whole bunch of goodies in there for Rosemary, huh? And of course, you're going to try to crawl into it, aren't you? Hi, goofball. You want to go into the other one now? You're like, nope, I want to try to get into this one. John, your kitties have turkey being the best? Could be. Living in a huge turkey production area. Alright, Rosie, come on. I know. You want to go in this one now? You want to blow up them balloons, Rosie? Have a balloon party? And yeah, she can still jump fairly well for her old age. Ain't that right? Well, it is vastly approaching that 1 hour time frame. So I'm going to start saying my goodbyes to all, or at least those that I can see in the chats. So Bruce, Rima, KT, John, Tranquil, Pamela, Icon, Lavender, I think you already left. Puppercat, I think you left too. Jesse. And if I say your name twice or forget your name, just put it in the chat and I'll try to remember to say it. Rima, Raymond, Sydney Cat. Oh, and also Sydney Cat, if you're still here again, I appreciate the super chat or the super thanks. I always get confused which is which. That'll go to October's donation, which is well over $100 now, which is awesome. Raymond, have a good night. I think that's everybody. Of course, if you all, ever think of adopting a kitty, always think about adopting an older cat. Always remember to speak up for those who cannot speak. Love on your cats. And Joe, also have a good night. I appreciate your donations also, Joe. Check out that video, which I'll have out sometime this week. with Rosemary and me singing about Rosemary. I'll put a warning label on that video. You know, only click on this if you want to lose your hearing or be offended by bad singing. Anyways, y'all have a good night. God bless. Take care. And hopefully I'll see some of you on Thursday. Next live is Thursday. So take care. God bless. Say bye, Rosie. All right. Bye, people.